Judo or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? For what? What's the end goal? If your end goal is to win a medal at the Olympics, I would suggest Judo because BJJ isn't an Olympic sport. If your goal is to enter a whole bunch of submission tournaments that are ground-based, BJJ, that's where it spends most of its time. One thing I will say is, and this will help you immensely and immeasurably in your training and martial career, stop the division. Stop the A versus B, C or D. Marry them. Judo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu go really, really well together. If you've got the throws and the sweeps and the trips from Judo and you've got the groundwork from BJJ, that's a nice little home. That's a nice rounded bit. Then all you need to do is go and study something else like boxing or Thai boxing to add in the kicks. It shouldn't always be, is it this or this? They go well together. They complement each other. What you will find is, if you trace stuff back, most martial arts started as complete fighting systems. There was grappling, there was striking, there was groundwork, there was throws and takedowns, there was weapons work. As the students split off, each individual has his own personal sort of thing that he likes to do. I prefer submission wrestling. I prefer grappling. But for self-defense purposes, hand strikes to the jaw is where it's at. However, as they've all split off, this martial art went down that way, got rid of the weapons work, got rid of the kicks and the strikes, focused on the grappling. This went down this way, got rid of all the grappling, got rid of the weapons, just focused primarily on kicking, so on and so forth. So whatever system or style it is you're looking at, if you start taking steps backwards to the origin point, you'll find that it probably had things in common with it that are very similar to everything else. Even with Judo, I'll just use that as an example. Everyone knows it as, it's the grappling and the throws. Originally, Jiro Kano's for Judo had strikes, but he knew that in order to get mass acceptance for Judo, he had to get it into schools. In order to get it into the schools, he had to clean it up. He had to take the bloody techniques out. So, if your 8-year-old kid comes home and he's missing a tooth, he's got a cracked jaw and his eyes all swollen up, what happens to you? Oh, we're doing this new thing where I got elbowed in the face. Not having that. If your 8-year-old kid comes home from school and says, oh, it was great, I just got taught how to, if I fall over, I know how to land without hurting myself. Oh yeah, I want that. So Kano cleaned it up for mass appeal. There used to be a thing with Judo called the blow before throw, which was literally I land a blow, then I throw you. Because fireman's carry takeover, for example, that's really effective. It works even better if I've just web-handed you in the throat. So this whole this or this, get rid of that type of mentality, stop that thinking. They all go really well together.